Okay, you know how some people eat and eat and eat and they just can't gain weight? Why is it so hard to believe that the opposite is also true?
It's a good question, and I'm going to help you out. The reason is because the language you're using is subjective rather than objective. People may legitimately think they're not eating much, but they actually are eating much more than they think. And no, this isn't opinion or me saying that you're lying, it's just consistently evident throughout the literature. One of the most common numbers you hear thrown around on TikTok is 1,200 calories. I was eating 1,200 calories and I couldn't lose weight. Well, this study actually examined this question directly. The design of the experiment was to take people that say they eat 1,200 calories or less and can't lose weight and see if they're actually eating that amount. What they found was the subjects underreported their food intake and overestimated their physical activity despite describing their eating behavior as relatively normal. In other words, the conclusion of the study was that the reason that these people could not lose weight was because they failed to be objective, not a slow metabolism or low caloric output. And we have tons more data on misreporting of actual food intake, but this one was particularly interesting to me, because it showed that the obese subjects would not just underreport what they were eating, they would actually preferentially go away from certain foods. In other words, they were much more likely to report foods that were high in nutritional value and not the foods that were low in nutritional value, i.e. junk food. And this is why we need to get past subjective feelings of eating little or eating a lot. They don't mean anything. And to answer you directly, I can't help but notice that you're stirring a jar of peanut butter here. Now, if I was to eat this, that would feel like just a little bit of food. But if we want to be objective, that's the same caloric amount as all of these apples. To sum up, people prioritize feelings over the facts of what's actually happening. TNF out.